Greetings, BookTube. Hey, y'all. This is Michael Romeo, and I'm here to talk about books. And the reason I don't have my glasses on, I'll show you, is because I'm working with the new ring light, so I have better lighting. But when I put on my glasses, I get ring light circles in my eyes. So, for now, until I learn how to use the ring light a little better positioning of it, I am going to do this without my glasses on. So, the Read What You Own Challenge. 100 books before I buy another book. I've read the first one. Yay! The Spy Who Came In From the Cold by John Lecarre. And it is a 4-star book. There was one aspect of it I didn't like that kept it from being a 5-star book. I won't say what that is because it would be a spoiler for those who haven't read it. But if you're interested in knowing what it is, I can put it on my Discord and I can black it out so that people who don't want to see spoilers won't actually see the spoilers. So I'm going to include a link down below in the description with an invitation to my Discord channel where we will be discussing my 100 books as I go along. Spy Who Came In From the Cold, John Le Carre. Good read. Highly recommend. 4 stars. It has a lot of twists and turns. It has a lot of surprises. It has a lot of suspense. And overall, just a really good read. And I will read more John Le Carre. This is my first John Le Carre, and I will read more of his stuff. I am keeping a journal of my books. Isn't that pretty? And I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm keeping the name of the book, the author, the number of pages, the dates across which I read it, and what kind of star I gave it. And I currently have 3 more books that I'm working on. I'm reading The Tamarind Seed by Evelyn Anthony, 208-page book from 1971. It's another espionage book because I am doing the Dr. No reading event, Dr. November reading event, which is reading books about the Cold War, novels set during the Cold War, which the organizers, the curators, have defined as starting with the Russian Revolution and moving on up through the fall of the Berlin Wall. And The Tamarind Seed, I am a third of the way through it, got through a third of it in one night, and am loving it. It is a Cold War romance type thing. A woman who works in a diplomatic type position as a secretary to a high-ranking government official, falls in love while she's in Barbados. She's a widow. Dogs are going after the cats again. Hey, you guys. I'm recording here. Hey, come on. Tetley. Come on, Tetley. Okay. Tetley. Tetley. Come here and be a good girl. Come on. Come here. Yeah, say hi to everybody instead of barking at the cats. Say hi there, everybody. Yeah, okay, so The Tamarind Seed. She's a widow, and she falls in love with a Russian, high-ranking Russian communist. Oh, I've lived with too many animals. Too many animals. Come on, Toffee. There you go. Yeah, Toffee came up to say hi, so she has to say hi. Hey there, the princess. Oh, the girls. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and of course Toby's back here. He's not being a neck warmer right now, but he's just kind of being a sloth. The Tamarind Seed is a book by Evelyn Anthony. woman is a widow, secretary to a high-ranking official, who falls in love while on vacation in Barbados with a high-ranking Russian official, and it's starting to cause problems. The higher up muckamucks are already onto her and warning her about what will happen if she continues to see this guy, and how he's just going to try to change her over to communism and make her an agent, and all this other warning stuff. And it's really, it's intense, and I'm enjoying the dickens out of it. And I'm also on audiobook. I'm reading Memory by Donald D. Westlake. It was the last book he published before he died. 208 pages. No, that's Tamarind. 366 pages. But it's audiobook. So actually it comes out to like 9 hours of audiobook. Down to, I think it's 8.25 hours. And it's about a young man who's an actor who was having an affair with a married woman, and her husband found out about it and came and beat him over the head with a chair, which resulted in a several weeks hospital stay and short-term memory problems, to the point of he has to leave notes like on his door where he lives to, go to work at such and such a time, and just he really has trouble pulling up just the smallest memory. He's trying to remember his friends so he can call his friends and ask for help, because he's way out of town. He's from New York City, but was on a road tour with the theater company, and he's trying to get back to New York City, and he's flat broke, and he knows that he has friends in New York City, but he can't remember her first name, and anyway, his short-term memory is causing him a lot of problems, and some of his long-term memory too, come to think of it, and it's erratic. Some things will pop in and some things will pop out, and it's making for quite an uncomfortable day for him. Yeah. So far, it's pretty good. If it keeps on the way it's going, maybe a 3-star, unless it gets better, which it might. Tamarind Seed is definitely going to be a 4, maybe a 5-star. But Memory, maybe a 3-star. It's not a bad book. It's not blowing my socks off. And then there's also the books that I read to my wife, and the one we're doing right now is a book that we own, so I'm counting it because I am reading it out loud to my wife. It's called An Excellent Mystery by Ellis Peters. It's part of the Brother Cadfael series. Short book, only 253 pages. You should get through it in no time. Cadfael is a quick read. Cadfael is an 11th century Benedictine monk in Wales, and he solves mysteries. And this one is called An Excellent Mystery. So, that's where I am so far. That's a total of 4 books. Only one of them is completed, but the other 3 will be completed shortly. And then after I finish the books for Dr. November, there is a group read being hosted by MJ on her Patreon, and we're going to be reading a book that I've already read before. It's called Ghost Story by Peter Straub, and I read it back when I was in high school and thought it was awesome. We'll see how well it holds up after all these years. And anything else? I think that's it. That's the Read What You Own challenge thus far. 1 book complete, 99 to go. Piece of cake. So, folks, it's a great challenge. So many of us are doing it. It's not too late to join in. It's actually a lot of fun. I was a little nervous at the start of it, like, oh, how am I gonna get through all that time without buying books? But now I am like just excited over the fact that I'm going to be reading books that have been on my shelf or on my Kindle for years, years, and I'm finally going to read them. I'm going to finally get to them, and it really is like a breath of fresh air type thing. So that's the reading challenge as it stands right now. Maybe next time I'll be able to do this with my glasses on and make sure that I'm actually seeing what I think I'm seeing. But I can't figure out how to have the ring light giving me better lighting without it being in my glasses. If anybody has a suggestion, you work with the ring light and you have glasses and you figured out how to do this, let me know, because I'm really curious. Because right now, at least the way it looks to me on my camera, I look like a science fiction ad or a book cover. A science fiction book cover is what I look like. And that's it for now, guys. Guys and ladies and readers and everybody. Thanks for being here. If you subscribe, thanks for being a subscriber. If you don't subscribe, consider being a subscriber, please. And give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give a video a thumbs up if you didn't like it. Yeah, just to help the algorithm. And I'll leave comments. Oh yes, leave comments. I love to leave comments, especially about ring lights and glasses. Okay. And that's it. That's it for now. Moving onward and upward. I'm going to be coming back shortly with the tag that was created by Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, and I've been tagged by him, and I was also tagged by Gareth at Book Songs and Other Magic. So I was tagged twice. So maybe does that mean I have to do it twice? I don't think so. Okay, well that's coming up. We'll see you soon. Bye. And my remote.